Hey y'all, how's my 2020 survivors? I hope y'all doing good and staying out the way, 'cause this weather is getting better. So you still gotta keep that nose and mouth and that throat covered up just to be on the safe side. There's gonna be more and more people out, so we still gotta be careful, y'all. So I came on here 'cause I think it's about time that I start telling y'all, my viewers and my subscribers, a little bit more about myself. I've been doing this on YouTube for a year now. This month makes a year. So I gotta step it up a notch, y'all. But I guess I'll start off with telling you a little bit more about little old me. Uh, I have 5 grown children. I would have had 6, but I had a miscarriage years ago. That's another story. I have 17 grandchildren, biological grandchildren, and 4 step grandchildren. I also have 17 great grandchildren and 16, oh, I'm sorry, and 6 great grandchildren. So I have 17 grandchildren and 17 great grands, 4 step grandchildren, and 6 step great grandchildren. And I have 5 grown children. I'm also a survivor of domestic violence of many years. Thank you, Lord. I got the strength and got away. But yeah, I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I also had worked for the domestic violence organization for 10 years. And I started out as a volunteer when I was taking classes at Cheney University. And I had went to court with someone, and I saw I'm sorry, the advocate. And at the time, she was a supervisor at the domestic abuse office in Delaware County. And I talked to her about it, and then I became a volunteer. And later on, I was hired on as a criminal court advocate / counselor. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And then later on, I moved on to a volunteer coordinator for all of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, as well as still counseling clients, and I also did a women's support group. So I'm very, very passionate about domestic abuse, whether it involves man or woman. So, and I also, when I first started doing my YouTube, I have a lot of videos that I did concerning domestic violence. I started out doing poems, and a lot of the poems kind of tie in there to what I be talking about when it comes to domestic violence. So as time goes on, I will do some more videos on domestic violence. I don't know what else to say right now. Let me see what else you want to know. I have the 5 grown children, and oh, the reason that I started doing YouTube. I also talked about this too in the uh, when I first started doing YouTube, and I talked about why I wanted to be a YouTuber. Now I've been watching YouTube for about 4 or 5 years, but I was mainly looking at like the cooking channels, and I would look at Lifetime movies, different things like that. But my daughter, a little over 2 years ago, had come to the house, and we were sitting down talking. I don't know if YouTube was on or what was going on, but she asked me had I ever seen Auntie Fee, Auntie Fee. And I said, no. I said, I never heard of Auntie Fee. So after my daughter left, I put her on YouTube. And I kept watching her and kept watching her and kept watching her with my mouth open. Because she reminded me so much of my cousin. So much of my cousin. May she rest in peace. They had the same personalities, the same kind of like mood swings or what have you. And I kept watching. I kept saying she reminded me so much of my cousin. And then I started watching how she was cooking. So when I was watching that, I was like, wow. I said, I think I can do this. And I noticed how she had been on Steve Harvey shows and different shows, and yeah. So I watched her and watched her and watched her. And then for some reason I just said I want to do YouTube. And I said I wanted to do a cooking channel. That's how it was supposed to start out, as a cooking channel. Hopefully that will come along one day, but I'm not quite ready right now. But that may come along one day, hopefully sooner than I think. But yeah, so I kept telling myself I was going to do YouTube, and I kept watching more YouTubers and, taking down notes and doing this and that, and telling my family I'm going to do YouTube. Of course, they didn't pay me no mind. Told me I was going to do YouTube. Until one morning, I just woke up and something said, do it. That's all it said, do it. It didn't say what, but for some reason I knew what it meant. So I've been doing it ever since. I've been making these videos, but I know it's a lot more to this. It's more than just doing videos. I was watching Beloved one night, and she's a good one also that helps you, she helps people that's just starting out with this YouTube. So she was saying that it's all right to repeat some of the things that you've already said before in other videos, because the same people are not going to always see that video. And when you have new people, they're watching that video probably that you're doing, and they're not going to go all the way back all the time and look at your very first, second, or third video. So she says, it's good to sometimes repeat some of the things that you've already talked about. So, but yeah, that's why I just told myself I wanted to do this, because when I stopped working because of health reasons, I always wanted to do something from home. I didn't want to just sit home and twiddle my fingers. I wanted to do something from home, but I didn't know what. I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to work for myself for quite some time, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I don't know anything about what DIY was. DIY. I wish I was crafty. Now, my daughter, she's pretty crafty, but me, Not me, y'all. I was trying, what can I do? What can I do? So when I started looking at YouTube more thoroughly, and I've looked at so many YouTubers. I've subscribed to so many YouTubers. I mean, I got so many that I watch, trying to, just see how this YouTube stuff works. And I've been doing it now for a year. I'm still learning. I got a long way to go. I see all my mistakes that I'm making, and sometimes I just want to shut the whole thing down. But I said, I'm not. I'm a fighter. I don't give up on something that I really like or really want to do. I don't give up. I got that from my mama. My mother was a World War II Army nurse. My mother was a strong woman, mentally and physically. And the more I look in the mirror, the more I look like her. So I gotta stay strong like my mama was. I gotta stay strong. My mother was the type of woman, if she seen a man hitting a woman, she would go and defend her. Believe me, she would go and defend that woman. My mother was a strong woman, and she was a beautiful woman. She was beautiful. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to just come on here and let you know a little bit more about me. I'm also divorced. Thank you, Lord. But I'm also divorced. Yeah. So glad of that. And what else do y'all want to know? I told you I was a survivor of domestic violence, how many grandchildren I have, how many great-grandchildren I have, how many children I have, and okay, I love singing and dancing, even though I can't do it like I used to, that's for sure. You see, when you smoke them cigarettes for years, it kind of ruins that voice. I remember when I used to try to sing like an opera singer, I catching those high voices. Can't do all that now, y'all. I used to stand on my toes and try to dance like a ballerina. Boy, when you young. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to love to dance. I'll be in the club dancing, and the men would say, well, I know you're tired now. You want to sit down? And I just tell them, no, I'm not tired. And I keep on going. You know how you do get tired, but then all of a sudden that second wind come up, and you ready to go again. Yeah, I was ready to go again. I used to love to dance and sing. I still love it. I always wanted to be a DJ. You wanted to be a DJ. I love music. I got so many of the oldies now. So many. I love all kind of music. I really do. I love dancing. I love to dance around in the kitchen when I'm cooking. That's why I wish you could play music on YouTube, but unfortunately you can't. For my birthday last June, my birthday is June 26th, and my daughter gave me a party. We had a nice time in the park. Everybody was there, all the family, friends. And I wanted to do a video, but they were playing all the music. So I couldn't do a video, but I wish I could have. But The weather's breaking now, so we're going to see what we're going to do about all that. I'm making them videos while we have our parties and little get-togethers and all. But like I said before, I'm getting ready to celebrate my 1 year of doing this YouTube. And I'm not doing anything big or anything like that, but I have quit the sale at Acme when they had the 3-day sale on the seafood. So I said I'm going to just do a video with that or add a few more things. And I'm going to do a video on that in celebration of me doing YouTube for a year. No, I'm not having a party. I'm just sitting back, eating my seafood, but I want to share it with y'all. I really want to share it with my viewers and my subscribers, because you are the ones that helped me to get through this. You are the ones that helped me to get through last year. That's why I call my subscribers my 2020 survivors. Because without you, I couldn't have done it. I didn't have that many when I started out. Don't have that many now, but the ones that I have been hanging in. My viewers and subscribers have been hanging in there. And I feel the connection to some of you. I really do. Because we all have something in common, and we all have a story to tell. And we're all here also to help each other, to be a shoulder for you to cry on. We can laugh together. And we can help each other when there's no one else there. You'd be surprised of the many people out there that need somebody to talk to, a shoulder to cry on, or just someone to tell a story to so they won't feel ashamed, because there's someone out there that has been through the same thing as you. You never have to go through anything alone, because there's always someone out there that's willing to listen, always someone out there that's willing to help, always someone out there to share some information. So here I go, y'all. Going off of what I was talking about from the beginning, but that's just me. I guess I just try to get it all in. So this is a wonderful thing. I love what I'm doing. I want to continue doing it. And I want to get better as time goes on. It's a slow process right now because I'm doing it by myself. And I'm just trying to learn as I go along. So, y'all, I guess that's all for now until I come back with another video. I'm trying to put things together so I can be more precise, and I can say what days I'm going to do this and talk about that and what times. Well, I did start out that way so many months ago when I started doing the tea of the day and Taco Tuesday. Well, I tried to do it right. I tried to set a time. I said Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. would be what's the tea of the day, and Tuesdays at 6 p.m. I would do Taco Tuesday. But it didn't work out that way. I mean, I did them, but it took forever to upload. Sometimes it wouldn't upload. Sometimes I would start at, I think it was my last Taco Tuesday, or one of them I did. And I started early in the day, and it took till the next day for it to reload. I don't know what be going on. If it's me, it's my phone, or maybe it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, I'm not giving up until I get this thing right. And as time goes on, I'll get more help. And I'll get this thing going. because I love what I'm doing, I'm not going to stop doing it. And I hope you all to continue to put up with me. I do, because you all have been a help through this whatever you want to call it, and we still ain't finished with it yet. So the only thing I can say, still do your thing, have fun. Just think you're gonna have to think of different ways to have fun. My daughter, for Valentine's Day, she went out with a friend of hers, and they were in the bubble. And she said she really did like it. They had the fire pit and the heater and everything, and this what is it? In the bubble, yeah. Whoever thought that we'd be sitting in the bubble when we go out to eat? We'd be sitting in the bubble outside in the cold. Things change with a twinkle of an eye, you know, but we just got to keep up with it, I guess. We got to keep up with it. We got to be careful and stay prayed up. And when y'all get them checks, them $14, oh yeah, that's what the average is. That's the 14. When you get this $1,400, for those that don't have it and you have a family, I suggest you get a freezer. I suggest you get a freezer and start filling that sucker up, because things is getting high out there. I think I seen the Clorox was a little half a gallon, whatever, like 3 something someplace. Clorox is so high. Remember, you could get Clorox for less than $1. But you know, things are high anyway. But because of this pandemic, it's really, really ridiculous. So I suggest that you go to Sam's Club, get a Sam's Club card or BJ's card. Shop more at the dollar stores too. Don't shop at the dollar stores, family dollar stores. Take your time and just go berserk. Because I'm telling you, for those who getting food stamps, you're not going to get the extra ones forever. So while you still getting them extra ones, use them wisely. And for those that are getting them, that, what can I say, never got them before, and after this is over, I think there's a lot of people that's getting them that won't be getting them. So make use of them while you're getting them. Get that freezer. Get that freezer. And start stacking up. Start buying that your whole meats and have the butcher cut them up. You know. But you know, just stack up. Think about tomorrow. Also, before I go, you better think about getting some battery-operated lamps and some stacking up on your batteries and generators. I mean, because you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. Look at the people that don't have water and electricity in, what is it, Texas? Texas, I think. Look at that. I mean, it could happen and stack up on that water. Get those cases of waters and them gallons of water, whatever you have to get. But stack up on the water. Think, sit down. Take a pencil and paper and think and write out the important things you need. Not always the things you want, but think about the things you need. You know? Because we don't know what's coming next. You see all these changes taking place in this world. You got to be ready. You got to be prepared. But y'all, I'm just going on and on and on and on and on and on. So I'm going to end this until I come back with another video. And again, I just want to thank everyone that's putting up with me. And I will make an announcement when I'm going to have my little seafood celebration. Um, I'm looking towards the end of the month. I'm looking towards like maybe that last Friday in March. But I will let you know. I'm preparing for it now. So until then, I just want to tell everybody to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you'll be notified of another video. And I'm always saying hit that bell, but I'm always going to the left when the bell is on the right. But y'all to know me, y'all to get to know me. But when you get to know me, just still love me, and that'll be good. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all, and I just hope that you love me too.